It can be incredibly frustrating when your computer keeps freezing, as it usually happens at an inconvenient time. In this video, we're going to show you a handful of useful steps and methods to get your computer back up to speed. There are a number of reasons why a computer may freeze or start to perform poorly. Usually it is a software related issue such as too many programs running on your computer at the same time, which can overwhelm your system and cause it to freeze. Other issues such as out of date or missing drivers can also cause a computer to freeze, as well as insufficient disk space on your hard drive or other storage such as flash memory or solid state drive. So your computer keeps freezing. Before we jump into different methods and solutions, it may be resolved by giving the computer a few minutes to resolve the issue itself. However, if this doesn't work, it's worth exploring some other options. First of all, let's check if the computer is completely frozen. This is often referred to as deadlocked. Try to move the cursor around your screen. This will let you check if it is only the program that you are using is frozen or the entire system itself. If the mouse isn't moving, you'll most likely need to reboot your computer. Secondly, try the caps lock button on your keyboard. If the caps lock light lights up when pressed, this could be a software issue that can be resolved by using Task Manager built into Windows. If the caps lock light doesn't work, you'll most likely need to reboot your computer as your system is most likely deadlocked. Task Manager is a handy utility built into Windows that can be used to monitor your system and force unresponsive applications to close. To open up Task Manager, do the following on your computer. Press the Ctrl, Alt and Delete keys on your keyboard at the same time and select Task Manager from the list to open it. Select the program from the list that is unresponsive and select End Task in the bottom right corner and allow 30 seconds or so for the process to be ended. If the program you're using doesn't appear in the list, you may need to click the More Details button in the bottom left that will show a more extensive list of running applications. If the Task Manager is unresponsive, it may be worth rebooting your computer. To do this, press and hold the power button for around 10 seconds. This will force your computer to turn off. Your computer may also have a reset button dedicated to this. This is typically found on desktop computers, however holding the power button will have the same effect if you're in doubt. After doing this, wait 30 seconds or so to ensure that your computer's hardware has had the chance to fully power off, and then turn on the computer again. Unfortunately, rebooting in this way forces the computer to turn off suddenly and may not give you a chance to save what you're working on, so make sure to have the autosave feature selected for any software that you use. That way, if your computer freezes, you should be able to recover it thanks to autosave. If your computer is freezing randomly when using different software applications, there could be several reasons to why this is happening. Here are the most common reasons for a computer to randomly freeze. Number 1. Not enough processing power. Programs that demand heavy power from the central processing unit, also known as the CPU, such as 3D graphics-based apps and games, can lead to freezes on computers that aren't able to deliver the required processing power to run these types of software smoothly. Try to limit multiple programs open at the same time when using programs that demand high CPU processing, so your computer has more available resources to provide to these intensive software programs. Number 2. Not enough hard disk space. It's always a good idea to keep as much hard disk space available for your computer to run optimally. Not having enough hard disk space can result in your computer freezing as it does not have enough drive space to function properly. You can use CCleaner free to identify and delete unnecessary junk files, free up space and clear browser history and trackers in one go. The Windows Disk Cleanup app can also be used to help free up additional space on your computer. Number 3. CPU overheating. If a computer starts to overheat, this will add significant strain to your CPU's processing power. A guaranteed way to know if your computer is overheating is if the internal fans inside a laptop or desktop computer are loud or louder than usual. Always make sure that your computer does not overheat by providing adequate ventilation and never cover or obstruct any of the ventilation ports on a computer so that the fans and cooling system in your computer can work effectively. Number 4. Update your operating system. Always make sure that you are running the most recently updated version of an operating system. This will ensure that your computer runs smoothly and also prevents it from being attacked by the most recent malware or experiencing other security related issues. You can check for operating system updates at any time on Windows in the Settings app and going into the Update and Security section and clicking the Check for Updates button. Number 5. Driver issues. If all of the previous checks still don't help and your computer continues to freeze randomly, there may be a driver-related issue causing the problem. You can check for any driver issues either by using the Windows Device Manager or by using software such as CCleaner. Device Manager allows you to manually update drivers by right-clicking on the device you may be having issues with, and CCleaner can scan all your computer hardware in one go with the click of a button and let you easily update outdated drivers. It also includes a revert function in case drivers don't perform as expected, and has access to over 25 million drivers, including drivers that are no longer available, to ensure that your devices perform smoothly. CCleaner's driver updater is a helpful feature which you can try for free with the CCleaner Professional trial, which gives you 14 days of CCleaner Professional with no credit card or email address required. Number 6. Hardware issues. A more serious issue is that of a hardware issue where a component of the computer is not working correctly or is malfunctioning. This can occur due to a number of reasons. The most common are from overheating or excessive dust accumulating on the components within the computer. It is always best to take your computer to a trusted PC repair shop if you think that there is a hardware issue that is causing your computer to freeze randomly. We hope that you found this video useful and provided some useful information to help you overcome computer freezes. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any more knowledge videos from CCleaner.